Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about the Steam Summer Sale. It's leaked to be happening actually on the June 25th, 2020, so save the date because that's when you're gonna be able to get a lot of games at a massive discount. And today I made a list of the top 5 games that I believe should be on your radar this Steam sale due to a high Metacritic score, but also most likely to be heavily discounted. Now these are games that I've played personally that I can recommend, or games that I'm looking forward to buying myself. So without any further ado, let's get into it. My fifth pick for best game to buy during the Steam sale is going to be Resident Evil 3, and this is a game that did amazing for Capcom in 2020 by selling 2 million copies in the first 5 days of release. Critics gave it a decent score, but users felt a bit scammed that the game's average playtime was just 5 hours long. They felt that a lot of the original game had been cut, and that this could have been a DLC for the remake of Resident Evil 2. And to be honest, I fully agree with this, and that's why I didn't buy the game full price. But if this game goes to 33% off, 40% off, then I'm definitely going to be buying it. I've been a Resident Evil fan since I was a little kid, since the first Resident Evil came out on the original PlayStation, and looking at gameplay of Resident Evil 3 Remake does make it look very fun. It's still a newer game that was released in 2020, so we're looking probably at a 33% discount at a push. And at that price point, it's going to be worth it to get my Resident Evil fix. At number 4, I've got a Steam sale staple, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Every Steam sale I see the Tomb Raider games at massive discounts, and I already bought the first 2 games, which I can strongly recommend, and you will be able to pick them up for a very low price. But Shadow of the Tomb Raider is the only game I haven't purchased. It has a favorable score from critics, mixed positive reviews from users. They felt that although the gameplay was great and the graphics were amazing, the story was quite bland. This game's lowest recorded price was 67%, and considering the history of the Tomb Raider games being solid, I can definitely recommend this as a strong 4th pick. At 3rd place, we have Doom Eternal, an amazing game released in 2020. Doom Eternal is very new with a release date of the 20th of March, but has already seen a 25% sale on Steam over the past couple of weeks. This may or may not be a reason, but ID Software ran into some drama about having users who only wanted to play Doom's offline campaign install the anti-cheat de novo. This led to Doom's Eternal user review score to drop all the way down to mixed reviews, which could make Bethesda and ID Software lower the game's price in June. They have also announced that de novo should be removed from Doom Eternal in June, and will probably be removed by the time you watch this video. I'm actually doing my first playthrough of Doom Eternal on my Twitch channel on Nightmare mode. Feel free to come check it out. Overall, I would say that you don't want to miss out on this game. It's a game that only happens every so often, and an experience like Doom Eternal doesn't come around every day. So make sure to purchase it this summer, and don't miss out on killing some demons. Number 2, it's going to be Devil May Cry 5. This is a game that can make you feel like an absolute Batman even if you're a pure loser. And with a release date of March 2019, it's sure to see a good reduction during the Steam sale. Devil May Cry's lowest recorded price is a 34% discount, and only in Japan has it been at 50% off. Everything about this game is great. The music, the combat, the ridiculous characters, the storylines, and that's why it's one of those games that has a balanced ratio of high user reviews and critic reviews. I actually really like the Devil May Cry series, so I bought this game on release at full price, but since then they actually slashed the price from £50 I believe to £35. So if you see this game at 50% off and you can grab it for $20 or £15-17 in the UK, buy it and you won't regret it. My top recommended game for this Steam sale is Sekiro. Sekiro is one of the best games released last year and was ranked on Metacritic as the 9th best PC game of 2019. Sekiro's combat is very different from the Dark Souls series and requires the player to constantly be in the enemy's face while deflecting their attacks. That makes it very different from the attack, dodge and roll that we're used to in the Dark Souls series, also created by From Software. Sekiro's highest discount has been 35% since its release, but could well possibly go down to 50% considering its release date, and with an average playtime of 30 to 40 hours to complete, it's definitely one of the best games your money will buy you in terms of price and quality. So if you haven't played Sekiro yet, this summer would be a great time to get into the world of late 1500s Sengoku Japan and challenge yourself to completing one of 2019's masterpieces in video game. So this is it. This is the end of the video. This is my top 5 of games to look out for during the Steam sale. Now let me know in the comments if you want to add a game, if you think I missed out a game, if you feel like one of those games does absolutely not deserve to be in this list. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe. And on top of that, I'll add a couple of honorable mentions as well that I feel could be interesting during the Steam sale. Now, I try to stream on Twitch as much as I can, so make sure you follow me over there at twitch.tv/papercat_, and see you next video.